All right. Thank you so much, Marcy, for the introduction. Hope everyone's having a productive day today so far. My name is Salvatore Salpietro. Sal works just fine. I'm the Chief Community Officer here at Fundraise Up. You may know of Fundraise Up as you know, one of the leading solutions for online donor experiences, optimizing, digital revenue, and providing an experience to donors that delights. What is less known is that we have a P2P solution that solves a very specific subset of the P2P space. So P2P as a whole is really its own ecosystem. Within that ecosystem, you have DIY fundraisers, which are your individual birthday specific um, events. Then you have teams, right? You have small teams. You have the local bike club or whatever it might be. And then you have larger team, multi-tiered corporate sorts of events. Then you have large events that are in the P2P space, which are those big marathons and those, large scale events that have hundreds, if not thousands, of folks participating. So all three of those are radically different. And what we've heard from the market is that there isn't one solution really that is the best in breed across all of those areas. Reason being, they're all so radically different. A DIY individual fundraiser needs to be as simple as a Facebook fundraiser, but for donors coming through other channels. The team and corporate needs multiple tiers. Large events need registration and ticketing and tracking and link sharing and many other features. So each of these different P2P styles, if you will, have their own subset of needs. Fundraise Up is not trying to solve all facets and all needs across all of these. We believe in best in breed. We believe in point solutions that focus on one thing and do it very well, as opposed to a toolbox that solves for many things and sometimes can find it challenging to address all of those in a meaningful and productive way. So what Fundraise Up is really focusing on is that DIY individual small team fundraiser. And we want to make that as easy as possible, mobile friendly, not overloaded with fields and features and things that need to be done, creating an account, setting a password. We want to streamline all of that. Well, our main goal is to take your donors and activate them and turn them into fundraisers. Fundraise for my birthday, fundraise for this event at the school. Very straightforward sorts of fundraisers that are individual or small team. And to do that, we're going to support fundraisers with a best-in-class conversion that Fundraise Up already has. So this entire P2P for DIY and individual that we offer is built on the pre-existing high converting AI powered donor checkout that is already being used by thousands of nonprofits. So, the solution can be used for nonprofits large, nonprofits small, anywhere where you have a need to create an experience for your donors to create fundraisers easily, quickly, efficiently. And what I want to do now is I want to go into a couple examples of what some of those different size nonprofits looks like using Fundraise Up fundraisers, and then do a quick experience as the donor. So let's go ahead and look at a couple examples. First, starting at the very top of the scale, you have UNICEF. And if you look at UNICEF's website, they'll have, how to help, and then they have their fundraisers. Dedicate your birthday, honor someone special, send relief. So these are the prompts they've given to their donors. And as you'll see, we'll click on here to dedicate your birthday, and it's going to start that process for me to create my fundraiser. right on the website. So it's not kicking me into a new tab. It's not going to a new domain. It comes up right here and it allows me to put in the name, a photo. You're able to set a default fundraising goal and then a default message for why your fundraisers might be doing that, as well as a goal date. So you can set this to be a specific date. It can be a number of days or weeks out. That's just something there to reduce friction on the donor and your fundraiser and have them do less decision making and less clicks. So you see here, that's the landing page for UNICEF and how they're using it. Feeding Westchester is using a few more of what we call elements. So they're taking their fundraisers page and they're dropping in our buttons here that will immediately start the fundraiser process. You can start an individual fundraiser or join an existing fundraiser. So that's going to allow me to search for that. I can find one and I can join it. So all of this is out of the box functionality. Drop in one line of HTML and it's right on the page. Or I can start my own fundraiser. Same process as we saw there with UNICEF, where they're showing the screen and the defaults here. Now, the difference you might have noticed is on Feeding Westchester, they've enabled teams. So we support small teams, not multi-tiered teams, small teams. A fundraiser where the family can join. The bike club where all the members of the bike club can join. I don't know why I keep going to bike club. I don't participate in biking. I'm not a bike aficionado, but is what it is. It's what I'm defaulting to today. So that's the difference that you'll see in those two. And as we continue down, we see they're using some other Fundraise Up elements to create an engaging destination for the donors and future fundraisers really on their website. We have the goal meter. We have all-time top fundraisers where I can look through those if I want to find the one that Mr. Morgan Stanley started. We can click on that and I can see that fundraiser and I can donate to it. So I can see here some of the text that they have entered for their message as well as about the cause. So not a ton of content, but really we're not looking for that. We're looking for quick start, get it done, don't overload the donor with too many features and too much content. So we can see all of that here. Here's somebody doing a birthday fundraiser for Feeding Westchester. Leanne's doing a great job. $5,000 raised for Feeding Westchester. And you're seeing some other features here like our abandoned cart, email acquisition, and so on. So these are some of the elements that Feeding Westchester has adopted. Now, each of these are going to really start the same process. It's just prompts to your fundraiser. Start a personal, corporate, or community. It's really the same flow. They're just guiding and spoon feeding the donor and their donor base in the way that they feel best. There are other nonprofits that, start getting smaller in size. Here's Grassroots Grocery. We see that on their one page right here prior, and you're seeing all the bells and whistles of Fundraise Up here while I'm on the website with the social proof and the reminder badge. That's a part of the core of the platform. But you see here they have all of their different team members, and I can click on support Dan, and it's going to take me to Dan's page. And Dan is the CEO of Grassroots. I have the honor of knowing him personally. He's a great guy, always on TV, always for the mission. I can click on support Dan, and it's going to go ahead and show me that he is running his own fundraiser, and he's beat his goal there. So that is how that can be used in that context. I'm curious here as well if anybody here has not beat their goal yet, because I'd like to show you one of the features here. Let's take one of the newer folks. Let's see. Okay. And if you have questions, please hold them. And Natalie, my colleague and partner in crime here for years now, will be able to take all of the questions and answers right after. Here we're not seeing anybody that hasn't beat their goal. Good for them. We'll get into another example of that in a minute. There's also different formats. You have the modal that comes up right on your website like you see here, but you also can have the full page fundraiser approach where you might have a little more space for some text, images, goal meters, and so on. So really either way is a great way to do it. So if you're thinking about this, think about Facebook fundraisers, birthday fundraisers, all of this, and how you move that to your website and how you start providing that same functionality at that level, actually even a bit higher with the teams and the joining, but uh, bringing all of that to other channels, to donors that are not on Facebook. Let them do it on your website there. Here's our demo website. I'm going to just scroll down here to our P2P section. And if you want to try our demo website, you can go to ropsi, ropsi.org, and try it out. And here I am down here on the fundraisers, and I can see here a fundraiser here. And we see here, this is what I wanted to show. We see that there's a goal. There is a percentage here shown, and you can see as I click through these different numbers, that goal is going to increase accordingly. And if I am going to go ahead and beat that goal, it's going to show me that, you know, Pavlovian proof that I am making an impact by showing that, turning that as green, saying, hey, you can help them beat this goal by doing that. So here you just see a simple execution of start a fundraiser and search fundraisers. So let's do this as a donor. I'm going to go ahead and do this end to end here myself, and I'm going to start a fundraiser so you can see what that looks like. And let's take a quick look at this. I'm going to put in my name here, and I'm going to say $500 is my goal. I'm going to spare everyone the hunting for a suitable photo. I'm just going to hit continue. I'm going to put in my email address here. Okay. So now I've gotten an email, and that email is going to give me a code. And we're not asking donors to create uh, logins and passwords and all of that. We're sending them a little code saying, hey, you gave me your email address. If you got this code, we're good. And there we go. I put the code in. It's asking me, what's your name? And I click start fundraising. I've got copy link. I can start sharing this. I can start getting this on social media. And shortly after that, I'm going to get an email. And it's going to have all of the details in it that I need to execute my fundraiser. Just waiting for that email to come through now. And when it does, I'll be able to log in to my donor portal and see all of that activity. In fact, that's as easy as it is to get a fundraiser up and going. Now I'm going to jump back into the Fundraise Up dashboard. And let's go to P2P. Okay, I'm going to click on this. And I'll see here that there'll be a new P2P that I just started, $500 goal. And this is the admin panel. This is where we're going to be able to look at the different P2P campaigns. I can pause it if we need to pause it. We can add offline amounts if funds were raised offline, if they were raised at a yard sale, a stoop sale, whatever. And you can add those amounts, and we can edit anything here as needed. We'll see down here that the emails that were sent, it says here that my fundraiser is now live. So this email will be sent automatically to every donor. It's going to tell me the goal. It's going to tell me the end date. It's going to give me a link to share with my community, and I can open my fundraiser. And let's go ahead and look at that, what that looks like. So here I am, and this is what every donor is going to have access to. They'll have a donor portal. And you notice I haven't had to put any passwords or usernames or anything like that. So it's all based on magic links. Here I'm logged in. I'll be able to see a map all the way down to my community locally or internationally of where my fundraisers my donors are participating, how many days I have left, my little kit to share. I can get a QR code if I'm printing up signage for our yard sale or bake sale, whatever it is. We can put that, download that and use that. We'll see a list of donations and team performance. So we can invite other team members by giving them this link. They'll join this fundraiser. Let's say it's my family or my club. Let's say book club this time. We're going to change it up from bike club. And I can give them that link. They can all join, and we can see how much each of those team members have raised individually. So that is the donor side of what they're seeing and how they're able to do that. There are a number of emails that we will send to a fundraiser that has started. So they're going to be able to get a fundraiser started email, All of these emails are customizable to be on brand, to be on um, on message with your mission. Donation received. Every time a donation is received, they're going to get an email that's going to give them details about that donation, as well as encouraging them and nudging them forward with these toolkits and their link. And hey, you're almost there, you're halfway, and so on. When the goal is reached, they'll also get an email that will allow them to celebrate that. So we'll celebrate that fact with them. We'll even ask them if they want to increase that goal, if they want to extend that. When there is a new team member that joins, they're going to get a notification about that as well, and uh, a notification to both the admin of the fundraiser as well as the team member that's joined. So more or less, that is the P2P solution. If you're thinking about how to engage donors, create a lightweight P2P solution that dovetails with your online donor experience. Really, this is built off of the principal Fundraise Up, donor checkout and that experience. So it's built off of that, and you're going to have a unified experience for donors, a unified donor portal, one place and one experience and one integration, really, to satisfy that. So if you've never done P2P before, this is perfect. This is a perfect DIY fundraiser solution. If you are a massive organization where the big P2P tools that do all of those large events, large scale teams, corporates, multi-tiers, if you're that organization and that software is just overkill for the quick and dirty, let me get a fundraiser up and running, donors that you want to convert to fundraisers, this is a perfect solution for that. As we saw, we have nonprofits that have never done P2P fundraising. We have nonprofits that do massive scale of P2P fundraising, and all of them are finding utility in the solution that Fundraise Up provides for DIY individual fundraisers and really bringing all those channels back together. So with that, I'm going to wrap up my presentation here of showcasing the Fundraise Up P2P solution, where we sit in those pillars of DIY, individual, small team, team and corporate, and your large scale events. We're right there in those individual fundraisers and small team, and really doing that with a full focus. So the rest of the time, please join Natalie in our Q&A, and she's happy to answer any questions. She actually has implemented this P2P herself for Feeding Westchester and a number of the examples that I shared. So I hope you found this useful and looking forward to connecting. Thanks.